Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku card for November 28th, 2024. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, let me place some singles. I can place 9 in box 6 because 9 here blocks these. Gives me 9 here. Now these are down to 3 and 7, and 7 here blocks this cell, gives me 3, and this becomes 7. And I can place 1 in box 9 because this one blocks here, this one blocks these, and this one blocks this cell, gives me 1 here. And that should let me place something. Oh, yes. 5 here blocks these. 5 here blocks these. Gives me 5 here. And now I can place 9 in box 9 because this 9 blocks here. This 9 blocks here. That gives me 9 here, which blocks these cells in box 8. This 9 blocks these. This 9 blocks here, gives me 9 here. And I can place 2 in box 9 because these 2's block these, gives me 2 here. And I can place 2 also in box 5 because this 2 and this 2, they block these, gives me 2 here. And now I can, yeah, okay. Now there is a double in box 8 because row 7 has 1 and 5, and row 8 has 1 and 5. That means I cannot place 1 and 5 in these cells, which means I have to place them in here. That's 2 numbers for 2 cells, so that's a double. No other number can be placed here, and I cannot place 1 and 5 in these cells. And with that, with this double placed, there's only 1 cell on column 4 where I can place 8. So how does it work? So here it's 8. So it blocks here, and it also blocks here with the help of this 8, which blocks here. Now I know 8 will be here or here in box 3. That means this cell cannot be 8. And obviously this 8 blocks here. So 8 will be down here somewhere on column 4, I mean, column 4. And now here's 8. This 8 also blocks this cell. And because of that, for row 7 to have 8, they have to be placed in one of these. And they're all in the same box. That means I cannot place 8 in any of these cells, which means 8 can only be placed here because these are blocked, and these 2 cells are blocked, and these 2 cells cannot be 8 because 8 has to be in one of these. So I should have said these cannot be 8. So that eliminates all the other cells on column 4 from being 8. I hope it was clear. Okay, let's move on. Now I see that there's only 1 cell on row 7 where I can place 4 because this 4 blocks these. This 4 blocks this cell, and that means 4 in box 5 will be here or here, which blocks this cell. So these cannot be 4. Makes this cell 4. That gives me 3 and 7 double. That's what's missing from row 7, 3 7 double, 1 5 double, and that leaves only 4 for this cell. Okay, let's move on. These are 7 and 8 now, and the 7 is here, so this is 8 and this is 7. These are 2 and oh no, not 2. These are 4 and 6. Sorry, 4 and 6. Here's 4, so this is 6 and this is 4. And that means these are 3 and 6, and these are 7 and 8. And 8 here blocks this cell, gives me 7. This is 8. Okay. 8, 5. Okay, and I can place 6 in box 3, because to do that, I should look at box 1 first, where this 6 blocks these, this 6 blocks these. So 6 in box 1 will be here or here, which means these cannot be 6, and this 6 blocks these. So I get 6 here. That gives me 3 because that's the last number of this column. And okay, 3. These are 3 and 8. Okay, so now this column 4, is looking for 7, and here's 7 that blocks this cell. This 7 blocks this cell. That gives me 7 here. So this column is now looking for 1 and 5. And 1 is here, so this is 5. That makes this 1, and the cell is 5. And 1 blocks here, this 1 blocks here, gives me 1 here. And 3, 8, 9 here, 3, 4, 7, 8. 2, 4, 9, 3, 4, 9. Oops. Sorry. Okay. On this column, which looking for 1, 3, 6, 7. 3 here blocks this cell. 3 here blocks this cell. 3 here blocks this cell. So 3 comes here, and these are down to 1, 6, 7. This cell is blocked by 1 and 7 here. So this is 6, and here's 7, which blocks this cell, gives me 1. Gives me 1 and 7. And the 1 now blocks here. This 1 blocks here. This 1 blocks here. Gives me 1 here. I can place 7 in box 1 because this 7 blocks here. This 7 blocks here. This 7 blocks here. Gives me 7 here. And I can place 5 also in box 1 because this 5 blocks here, this 5 blocks here, gives me 5 here. These are 2 and 9, 3. Oh yeah, this 3 blocks these, so 3 comes in here, which gives me 7 and 3. This 7 blocks these. This 7 blocks this cell, gives me 7 here. These are 4, 5, 6, 8, 5 blocks here, 5 here blocks this cell. This 5 blocks this cell, gives me 5 here. Now this 6 blocking here means 6 will be here. And now I have 4, 8 double here. 8, this 8 blocks this cell, gives me 4 and 8. These are 2, 8, 6 blocks here, 6 and 6 blocks these, gives me 6 here, and that leaves 9 for this cell. And I should finish these. This one is 9, and this one is 8. 9 blocks this cell. This 9 blocks this cell, gives me 9 here. 9 here, and 9 here. Block these, gives me 9 here. These are 2 and 4. 4 makes this cell 4. This is 2. The last number of this row is 2, and the last number of this row is 4. And this row is missing 4, so this 4 by blocking here makes this cell 4, which gives me 3, 3, 8, 8, and 2. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.